Hey book nerds, welcome to my channel. So today I'm filming my Buzzwordathon TBR. So Buzzwordathon is a readathon. I'm not sure how frequent they are actually, but the last one was in January. And essentially there are no challenges, but instead a word is picked, which is the buzzword, and you have to read books with that buzzword in the entire week. So this month it's running from the 18th to the 24th of March. It's hosted by Books and Lala, and I'll link her announcement video down below, and I think Chelsea Darling Reads is also co-hosting this time around, so I'll link her video down below, if that's the case, which I'm pretty sure it is. So I've been strategic this readathon because there are 5 buzzwords this time around. There are what, why, when, where and how. So you can pick books with any of these in the title. You could pick one of the words and only read books with that word in the title. You can basically do it however you want. So what I did is I went on to Goodreads and I searched for these buzzwords and I sorted them all by page number. So I've picked these books that are the shortest ones on my TBR with the words in, because I'm trying to just clear a lot of my TBR. So I don't know if I'll get round to reading all of these, but I think I've got like 5 books to talk about, and they're all between 200 to 300 pages, which is fairly short. So yeah, I'm just going to start talking about the ones I'm going to read. The first one has been on my TBR for ages, and that is When You Reach Me by Rebecca Stead. This is I think it's a kid's book. I don't even think it's young adult. I think it's younger than that. But this is a sci-fi about this girl starts getting letters from someone who knows a lot about her life and knows about events that haven't even happened yet. And these letters seem to be trying to guide her to preventing a tragic death. But as the story goes on, she's not sure she can prevent it. So I thought this just sounded really interesting. This is the shortest one. Like I said, it has been on my TBR for ages. I might have even seen this in my school library when I was in primary school, and that's why I want to read it. I don't even remember. But it's a nice short read, and it has survived multiple TBR purges, so hopefully it will be worth it. The next book is What Girls Are Made Of by Elana K. Arnold. This is actually a contemporary, which isn't my usual genre, and this is about a girl called Nina, and she was told when she was young that love is never unconditional. She was told this by her mother, so fantastic parenting there. She has taken these words to heart, and she's just been dumped by her boyfriend, so she is reflecting on her life and the different kinds of love she has experienced. And I just thought it sounded like it's going to be quite an emotional read. I think it's categorised as like feminist literature, and it feels like it's going to have a lot of heartbreaking stuff in it. I really hope it's done well, and it's not the usual thing that I do read, but I think I'll enjoy it because of those feminist elements. And it just sounds like a detailed character exploration, which I'm always into. The next book has also been on my TBR for years, and that is What We Saw at Night by Jacquelyn Mitchard. This is about a girl called Ali, and she suffers from xenodermia pigmentosum, and that is that skin condition where you cannot go outside in sunlight because you'll die. So basically, she's got 2 friends called Rob and Juliet, I believe, and they go out at night instead, so they hang out exclusively at night when the sun can't hurt her. One of them takes up parkour, and they all kind of take up parkour with her, and then while they're doing this they witness what appears to be a murder, so they're trying to solve this murder. This sounds really interesting. I've read something by this author before, years and years ago. I did a project at school about schizophrenia being mistaken for split personality disorder, and Jacquelyn Mitchard wrote a book called, I think it was called Now You See Her. I can't remember, but it had that basic plot element. I don't remember what I thought of it beyond my thoughts that I had on it for the project, but I liked it enough clearly to add her other book to my TBR, and I think the premise of this sounds really unique and it has the potential to be really great. The next book is The Girl Who Lied by Sue Fortin. Fortin. This is a thriller, as you can probably tell by the cover, and it's about these 2 women, and they used to be really good friends, and then a tragic accident happened that broke up their friendship. And now, in the present day, one of them has discovered that the other one was lying to them about something big, presumably to do with the accident. So the one who is lied to, it's basically implied that she attacks the father of the other one who lied to her, and then the one who lied to her comes under suspicion because the one who was lied to goes missing shortly after this, and obviously the police think that the person who did the lying has killed the other girl to get her out of the way. There's a lot going on in that blurb, but it sounds interesting. It's got my favourite thriller elements, which are dark secret from the past and intense female friendship loaded with aminosity. So I'm hoping I'll get around to this one. It's the shortest thriller on my TBR, I think, currently. And again, it's been on for quite some time. There are a lot of TBR veterans on this list. The final one is the longest one, and that is Where the Missing Go by Emma Rowley. It's also maybe the one I'm most excited for, but I'm going to have to try to leave it till last. So this is a thriller, and it's about a woman called Kate, and she works for one of those missing people helplines. And she gets a call one day from someone called Sophie, and it is Kate's daughter who is called the helpline. And that's all that I know. That's all the blurb says. That's all I want to know. This has got really strong ratings on Goodreads. It's on like a 4-star average, which is unusual for the thriller. I've been wanting to read it for a while, and I think it's on my most anticipated thrillers list. I'm not sure if it was or if I took it off for something else, but I think it was. So hopefully I will get around to it. But yeah, that is my Buzzwordathon TBR. There are many, many more books I could have put on this, and I have listed in case I don't feel like reading any of these or I want to swap them out. But I did want to prioritise the shorter ones so I can hopefully read more of them and clear more of my TBR, because like I said, a lot of these have been on for a long time. If you're taking part in Buzzwordathon, do let me know. I'd love to have people to talk about it with. If you've got your TBR, link it down below. I love Buzzwordathon as an idea. I found it a little overwhelming that there were so many buzzwords this time round. I do prefer it when there are less, but it is a cool concept and I'm excited to take part in it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me out massively. And I hope to see you next time.